Have you ever stopped to think about how the spices you use every day affect your health as you get older? For seniors, some spices can cause more harm than good when overused, while others can actually help keep your body feeling strong and your mind sharp. It's not just about flavor anymore, it's about making smart choices that support digestion, reduce inflammation, and keep your energy steady. In this video, we'll cover 5 spices you should avoid using too much or skip altogether, and 5 you should sprinkle on your meals daily for better health. Knowing which ones to cut back on and which to add can make a real difference in how you feel every day. If you want to keep enjoying tasty food without risking discomfort or health issues, this guide is for you. Let's dive in and find out which spices are helping you and which might be holding you back. But before we start, let me know in the comments below where you are watching from. I would love to know and say hello. Now let's start by talking about the ones that might be working against you, the spices you should limit or avoid altogether. Spice number 1 to cut back on, table salt. It's on almost every table. Many people grab it without a second thought. For years, it's been seen as the most basic and harmless way to season food. But for older adults, table salt is one of the top spices to limit, and in many cases, cut way back. This isn't about removing flavor, it's about protecting your heart, kidneys, and overall stability. Here's the truth: as we age, our bodies respond differently to sodium, our kidneys don't filter it out as efficiently, and our blood vessels can become a bit stiffer. That extra salt shows up not just as thirst, but also as swelling in your feet or ankles, rising blood pressure, headaches, and even breathing trouble. The tough part is that you might not notice anything right away, but the harm builds slowly. And if you're adding salt on top of already salty packaged foods, it adds up fast. Also, not all salt is the same. Table salt is heavily processed, missing its natural minerals, and often mixed with anti-caking chemicals. It dissolves quickly and gives a sharp burst of flavor that fades fast, causing people to add even more. This creates a flat, overly salty taste that can drown out other flavors in your meals. Relying heavily on table salt can dull your taste buds over time. You end up adding more just to feel like your food tastes good. The bigger issue is what all that sodium does to your long-term health. For people with high blood pressure, salt isn't just something to reduce, it needs to be managed closely. High sodium levels are directly connected to higher chances of heart issues, strokes, and kidney damage, especially when you're dehydrated or on certain medications. And many seniors are already on medications that affect fluid and mineral levels, making high sodium even more of a problem. You might think, I don't use much salt, but that's only part of it. Sodium is hidden in everything from bread to soups, cold cuts to salad dressings. So by the time you reach for the salt shaker, you've likely already gone over your daily limit. The goal isn't to eat dull food, it's to build flavor in a better way. Use fresh herbs, lemon juice, garlic, or naturally salty foods like celery and seaweed to season your meals. If you do use salt, pick less refined options like sea salt or pink Himalayan salt, and use them sparingly, only after tasting your food first. Your body will benefit. Your heart and kidneys will be under less strain. And over time, your taste buds will reset, helping you enjoy real flavors in a way you didn't expect. This isn't about missing out. It's about gaining more control, better energy, and peace of mind every time you eat. Spice number 2 you should never use, black pepper. It's one of the most widely used seasonings across the globe, always nearby, always ready to add a bit of spice to your meal. But despite how harmless black pepper might seem, using too much of it, especially as you get older, can cause more issues than benefits. You don't have to cut it out entirely, but it's worth understanding how familiar spices can start to affect the body differently as we age. For younger people, an extra few shakes might not make a difference. But as we grow older, digestion shifts. The stomach lining becomes more sensitive, acid levels often drop, and the body's reaction to irritation becomes more noticeable. That bite from black pepper can lead to heartburn, acid reflux, or even mild inflammation in the gut. This is especially true for seniors already dealing with ulcers, indigestion, or sensitive stomachs. Black pepper contains piperine, the compound that gives it its sharp flavor. While small amounts of piperine can support nutrient absorption, larger amounts, like when it's generously sprinkled on most meals, can irritate the stomach lining, raise acidity, and interfere with how certain medications are absorbed. A big part of the issue is habit. Many people add black pepper without thinking, often before even tasting their food. Over time, this automatic behavior can quietly contribute to digestive problems, which end up being blamed on other foods or simply on aging, when the pepper shaker might actually be to blame. Black pepper can also be a problem when paired with other strong spices like chili or garlic, which can make its effects more intense and harder to pinpoint. For someone already managing acid reflux or stomach irritation, this mix can turn an ordinary meal into hours of discomfort. The good news is that cutting back doesn't mean giving up flavor. You can switch to gentler aromatic options like thyme, rosemary, or paprika, which offer flavor without causing irritation. Lemon zest, cumin, or a bit of turmeric can also bring complexity to dishes without bothering your stomach. As you age, it makes sense to let your spice choices change too. It's not about missing out on taste, it's about picking flavors that support your health. Black pepper, while fine in moderation, is one spice that's better used thoughtfully rather than by default. Because what you eat should leave you feeling good, not just at the table, but afterward too. Spice number 3 to use with caution: chili powder and hot peppers. For many, spicy food brings excitement and bold flavor to every bite. But for older adults, especially those with sensitive digestion, chili powder and hot peppers can quickly shift from enjoyable to uncomfortable. That initial heat may seem energizing, but what follows can include bloating, heartburn, and lingering discomfort. The source of that heat is capsaicin, the compound found in hot peppers and chili-based spice blends. Capsaicin is sometimes praised for its metabolism-boosting and anti-inflammatory effects in small quantities. But for people over 50 whose digestive systems may not be as resilient, it can act as an irritant. This irritation might show up as a burning stomach, acid reflux, or flare-ups of existing digestive issues like gastritis or ulcers. The concern isn't just about what happens right after eating. Regular exposure to high levels of spicy food can wear down your gut over time. It can lead to more inflammation, affect how your digestion works, and make flare-ups more common. For anyone already dealing with slow digestion or side effects from medications, this extra irritation can make things worse. There's also the matter of how spicy food affects hunger and hydration. Capsaicin can dull your appetite, which isn't ideal if you're already eating smaller meals or trying to maintain proper nutrition. It can also raise your body temperature and increase sweating, which may not seem like a big deal, but for seniors who are already more prone to dehydration, it can become an added challenge. Chili powder blends can be even trickier. They often include garlic powder, salt, or other additives that can make digestive discomfort worse while slipping into meals without much notice. And because spicy foods can be habit-forming, it's easy to keep reaching for more heat without realizing the toll it's taking. This doesn't mean you need to eliminate all spice. If you enjoy heat, try milder options like sweet paprika or a small amount of ground cumin. You could also use a diluted hot sauce mixed with a little olive oil and lemon juice, so you can manage the spice level and avoid a direct hit of heat. As your body changes, it's important that your eating habits change too. That doesn't mean giving up flavor. It means choosing the kind of flavors that help you feel energized instead of drained. When it comes to chili powder and hot peppers, using just a little can still go a long way. Handle the heat with care, and your digestion will benefit from the difference. Spice number 4 you should never overuse: garlic powder. Garlic is known for being good for the heart and the immune system. In its fresh form, it's a solid addition to a healthy diet. But when it's dried and processed into garlic powder, it becomes more concentrated and can be harder on your stomach, especially as you get older and digestion slows down. Garlic powder is found in many foods, from seasoning mixes and marinades to sauces and snack coatings. It adds strong flavor quickly, which makes it easy to overdo. but using too much can cause bloating, gas, indigestion, and even nausea. These are problems that many older adults already face more often. Fresh garlic contains allicin, which is responsible for many of its health benefits. Garlic powder usually goes through heat processing, which destroys most of the allicin. This makes it less useful for your health and more likely to cause discomfort if eaten in large amounts. People with acid reflux or GERD may find that garlic powder makes symptoms worse by relaxing the muscle that keeps stomach acid down. Another concern is that store-bought garlic powder often includes extra ingredients like anti-caking agents or preservatives. These additives can be irritating and are not helpful for digestion. Some blends even mix in salt or onion powder, which can increase sodium levels and add to stomach problems. Many seniors use garlic powder because it adds flavor quickly, but there are better options. Fresh garlic cooked slowly in olive oil gives a milder flavor and is easier to handle. Roasted garlic has a sweet, soft taste and is gentler on the stomach. Garlic-infused olive oil is another option that brings in the flavor without the same harsh effects. If you're used to using garlic powder all the time, try cutting back or switching to a fresh form. You might notice your meals are easier to digest and cause less bloating or discomfort. At this stage, every ingredient should support your health, not make things harder. Spice number 5 you should never overuse: curry powder. Curry powder adds rich flavor to soups, stews, and stir-fries. It sounds like a healthy pick because it includes spices like turmeric and cumin, but if you're older and have a sensitive stomach, using too much curry powder might do more harm than good. Curry powder isn't just one spice, it's a mix. It often includes turmeric, cumin, coriander, fenugreek, chili powder, black pepper, garlic powder, and ginger. While each of these has some health value, the full combination, especially in large amounts, can be rough on your stomach. If you have acid reflux, IBS, or digestive sensitivity, curry powder can increase stomach acid, leading to bloating, cramps, or heartburn. Chili powder and black pepper, both common in curry blends, can make these symptoms worse. Also, not all curry powders are clean. Some store versions include artificial colors or fillers, which can lead to reactions in people with allergies or sensitivities. Even natural blends might be too strong if you're using the same amount you always have. Your body may not handle spice as well as it used to. Turmeric is often mentioned as the best part of curry powder because of its anti-inflammatory effects. But the health benefits of turmeric usually come from specific doses, not just a sprinkle in a meal. Overdoing curry powder doesn't increase the benefit. It can lead to nausea, sweating, or digestive problems instead. A better way to use curry powder is in small amounts. Choose blends without chili or make your own with more turmeric and less pepper. Start with just a little, taste as you go, and see how your body reacts. As we get older, the goal isn't to avoid flavor, it's to choose the kind of flavor that feels good and supports digestion. Spices can still be part of your meals, but they should help you feel better, not worse. Now that we've gone over the spices that might be quietly working against you, let's shift focus to the ones that deserve a permanent place in your kitchen. These spices don't just enhance flavor, they can actively support your health, from easing inflammation to improving mental clarity. Spice number 1 you should use daily: turmeric, bright yellow, earthy, and known for its healing properties. Turmeric isn't just a passing trend, it's a strong natural anti-inflammatory that belongs in every senior's spice rack. Used for generations in both Ayurvedic and traditional medicine, turmeric helps with joint comfort, mental sharpness, and immune function, things that become increasingly important with age. The key compound responsible for turmeric's health benefits is curcumin. Research has shown that curcumin helps reduce inflammation throughout the body, especially in joints, muscles, and the digestive tract. For seniors dealing with arthritis, stiffness, or chronic pain, small daily amounts of turmeric may offer steady relief over time, and it doesn't stop there. Curcumin also benefits the brain. Its antioxidant effects protect brain cells from age-related decline and may help improve focus and mood by supporting healthy neurotransmitter activity. If mental clarity has started to slip past age 50, turmeric could gently help restore some of that sharpness in a natural way. One thing that matters most is how your body absorbs it. Curcumin is effective, but it doesn't absorb well on its own. That's why adding a tiny bit of black pepper is important. Just a pinch can boost absorption by as much as 2,000%. You don't need large amounts. A small sprinkle in scrambled eggs, stirred into soup or mixed into warm milk with cinnamon, can offer consistent benefits. For seniors looking for alternatives to daily pain medications or those who want natural support, turmeric is a smart and stomach-friendly choice that works in both savory and sweet recipes without overpowering the flavor. If you want to take it a step further, you can create your own anti-inflammatory blend. Combine turmeric with ground ginger and cinnamon for a warming mix that works well on oatmeal, in yogurt, or added to tea. The second spice to include in your daily routine is cinnamon. Warm, sweet, and comforting, cinnamon is more than a seasonal flavor for baked goods and breakfast bowls. It's also helpful for seniors aiming to manage blood sugar, lower inflammation, and support both heart and brain health. What makes cinnamon unique is how it offers rich flavor while also helping your body maintain balance. One of its main benefits is blood sugar regulation. For those managing type 2 diabetes or insulin resistance, a daily sprinkle of cinnamon may improve how the body handles sugar. It slows how quickly carbohydrates are broken down in the gut and helps glucose move into cells more efficiently, reducing energy crashes and mood swings. But cinnamon's benefits go further. It also offers anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial effects which support the immune system and help reduce the kind of low-grade inflammation that contributes to heart problems, joint discomfort, and memory issues. Because it's loaded with antioxidants, cinnamon also helps reduce oxidative stress, something that speeds up aging at the cellular level. It can also support circulation and help lower LDL, bad cholesterol, while preserving or even raising HDL, good cholesterol. That's helpful for seniors who want to maintain heart health without relying entirely on medication. Cinnamon might also benefit brain function. Some research shows it may support memory and learning by helping preserve neuron structure and function. It's not a cure, but adding cinnamon to your diet could support long-term cognitive health in a simple, effective way. The best part is how easy it is to include. Sprinkle it over yogurt, stir it into coffee or tea, mix it into peanut butter, or add it to smoothies. A dusting on roasted sweet potatoes or squash brings flavor without needing extra sugar or salt. Just one note, whenever you can, go with Ceylon cinnamon. Often labeled true cinnamon, it's milder, sweeter, and safer for regular use compared to the more common cassia variety, which contains more coumarin, a compound that can be harmful in large amounts. Spice number 3 to use often, ginger. Ginger is gentle but effective, making it one of the most suitable spices for older adults. Its warm, mildly spicy flavor and long-standing role in both cooking and traditional medicine make it a popular choice. Ginger supports digestion, helps lower inflammation, and eases discomfort from joint pain to nausea without bringing harsh side effects. As people age, digestion tends to slow down. Meals may feel heavier, and issues like bloating, gas, or acid reflux can become more common. This is where ginger proves helpful. It encourages the production of digestive enzymes, helping your body break down food more efficiently and ease it through your system with less discomfort. If you feel sluggish or heavy after eating, adding ginger to your food or sipping on ginger tea can help relieve the feeling, often without needing medications like antacids. Ginger also contains gingerols, which are compounds known to reduce inflammation. These help with joint swelling and discomfort, especially for those dealing with osteoarthritis. A common issue in older age, even small amounts used regularly in meals have been linked to better mobility, reduced stiffness, and a decreased need for pain medications over time. Ginger is also useful for calming nausea and lightheadedness. These issues can show up more often with age due to medications, motion, or shifts in blood pressure. Ginger provides a natural way to ease them without the typical side effects of standard treatments. But the benefits don't stop at digestion and joints. Ginger can also support heart health by boosting circulation and possibly reducing cholesterol and blood pressure. Its warming quality helps improve blood flow, which can be especially useful in cold weather or for those who often feel chilly. There are many easy ways to include ginger in your diet. Grate it into soups or stir-fries, or add a slice to tea for a soothing drink. Ground ginger works well in smoothies, sprinkled on roasted vegetables, or added to oatmeal or baked dishes for a bit of warmth. The flavor is strong but easy to manage if you begin with small amounts and adjust to your liking. What makes ginger especially senior-friendly is how gently it supports key areas that often decline with age: digestion, joint health, and circulation, all in a way that's familiar, flavorful, and easy to use. Spice number 4 to use often: rosemary. With its earthy scent and subtle strength, rosemary is more than just a garnish for roasted dishes. For older adults, it offers benefits that support the brain, ease inflammation, and improve circulation, making it a great daily addition, especially when clarity of mind and joint comfort are important. Let's start with its effect on the brain. Rosemary has a long history of being linked to memory and concentration. The ancient Greeks even believed that just smelling rosemary could improve recall, and modern studies now support this belief. The herb contains carnosic acid, which may help guard brain cells against oxidative stress and promote healthy brain function as we age. That could mean sharper focus, better memory, and possible protection against age-related mental decline when rosemary is regularly used in meals. But rosemary's benefits don't end with cognitive health. It also has anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects that help relieve pressure on joints and muscles. For seniors dealing with arthritis or long-term pain, rosemary can offer a gentler option for comfort, without affecting the digestive system the way many pain medications can. Another important benefit of rosemary is its support for healthy circulation. It works as a natural vasodilator, which means it can help relax and open blood vessels, improving blood flow throughout the body. For older adults who struggle with cold extremities or low energy due to poor circulation, rosemary may offer some improvement over time when included in regular meals. Using rosemary is simple. Sprinkle the dried herb over roasted vegetables, meats, or potatoes. Add it to soups or grain-based dishes for extra depth of flavor. Fresh rosemary can be chopped into sauces or infused into oils for a tasty drizzle on toast or salad. Even a small amount adds strong flavor, making it ideal for those limiting salt intake. It boosts taste without extra sodium. Also worth noting are rosemary's natural antibacterial properties. It contains compounds that may help reduce harmful bacteria in food and support your immune system, which is especially helpful during the colder months. Spice number 5 that you should use often is cumin. It has an earthy, mildly nutty flavor and offers a warm taste. Cumin is a spice that doesn't always get the attention it deserves, but for seniors, it can be a valuable addition to both your spice collection and your health routine. Known for aiding digestion, providing antioxidants, and helping balance blood sugar, cumin brings much more than just flavor with every sprinkle. Digestion tends to slow down as we age. Meals may feel heavier, bloating happens more frequently, and keeping regular can become a challenge. Cumin has long been used to help with these issues. It stimulates digestive enzymes, which makes breaking down and absorbing nutrients easier. It also reduces gas and cramps, making it especially useful for people with sensitive stomachs or irregular bowel habits. But cumin's benefits don't end with digestion. It contains strong antioxidants, including thymoquinone and flavonoids, which help combat oxidative stress in the body. Oxidative stress is a major factor in aging, contributing to inflammation, joint pain, tiredness, and even memory decline. By neutralizing harmful free radicals, cumin acts as a natural protector, supporting your cells and tissues as you grow older. One of the most notable benefits of cumin is its potential to help manage blood sugar, which is especially important for older adults dealing with type 2 diabetes or insulin resistance. Research shows cumin can lower fasting blood sugar levels and improve how the body responds to insulin. For seniors wanting to keep their energy steady and avoid afternoon crashes, cumin is a practical addition to meals. Cumin also has a good amount of iron, which helps the body produce energy and transport oxygen. Even minor iron deficiencies can cause tiredness, weakness, and trouble focusing, problems often linked to aging but actually related to nutrition. From a cooking standpoint, cumin is flexible and simple to use. It enhances the flavor of beans, soups, and rice. It pairs well with roasted veggies, chicken, and lentils. Ground cumin is great as a base for homemade spice mixes, while whole cumin seeds can be dry toasted in a pan to release their warm, nutty smell. Since its taste is strong without overpowering, cumin lets you reduce salt while keeping dishes flavorful, a big help for seniors watching their sodium intake. As we've seen, spices do more than add flavor. They affect your health. Using too much of some spices can quietly harm digestion, blood pressure, or overall comfort. Choosing the right ones can reduce inflammation, stabilize energy, and even support memory. The difference might not be clear until you start paying attention. For seniors, every ingredient counts a bit more. Your body is more sensitive, systems are more connected, and meals become more than just food. They become daily medicine, whether you notice it or not. That's why the spices in your kitchen are not just for taste. They're tools. Tools to help you age stronger, think clearer, and stay independent longer. The good news is you don't need to give up flavor to be healthy. You just need to pick your flavors carefully. Use less of what causes inflammation or irritation. Choose more of what soothes, nourishes, and protects. The change doesn't have to be huge, it just has to be steady. If you found this video useful, subscribe to our channel for more helpful health content made for seniors to improve everyday life. Like this video, share it with someone you care about, and tell us in the comments, what spice are you swapping today? Flavor should do more than just taste good. It should make you feel good too. When it does, every bite is a step toward a stronger, brighter future.